today I want to talk to you all about Dragonflight. Obviously, expansion's going to be coming out in a day or two. I haven't made too many videos about it, but rest assured I am excited.
Hold on, I'll put this up here so we can see chat.
About why. So, Dragonflight has been met with a lot of very, very strong skepticism. I wonder why. But the fact is,
well, I mean, yeah, Shadowlands created some skepticism.
Shadowlands and
fuck Asmongold. Well, let's see what he has to say. Let's see what he has to say.
Completely copium, although I'm sure it's part of the equation, and I want to talk to you all about why I think that. I think one of the biggest criticisms.
That's how I found you, YouTube. Oh, thanks, Lords.
It doesn't have a big flagship system.
Time to use Alt F4.
Torghast, Covenants,
don't do it.
Conduits, let's see.
Yeah, thank God there are none of these added systems in the game anymore.
Let's see.
It's gone.
Legion
it's gone. All of it.
Artifact weapons, anything like this. And a lot of people are saying that, like, oh, wow, the expansion is doomed because it doesn't have one of these. Well, where the fuck
in fact,
we have a
no more BS, yeah, until 10.1. Phoenix, thank you for the follow. Welcome to our Scourge. No, I definitely think it's a good thing. It's a great thing for the game that these systems are not going to be in the game. Because these systems take so much dev time, so much balancing, so much hardcore dev power away from the game that it kills everything else. The best thing about Dragonflight, and the reason why I think Dragonflight is going to be great, is because none of these systems are going to be in it. It's just going to be straight up game content. Get gear and get good. Who needs more than that? I sure as fuck don't.
The previous expansions. The problem with Shadowlands.
Dragonflight domination shards. No, please no.
Whenever you go and tell me that there's an expansion
ads,
coming out that doesn't have this massive flagship system with these obvious fucking flaws that Blizzard refuses to acknowledge until halfway through the expansion, this is not going to be a negative for me. It's going to be a positive. And also, I don't even think that's true. I think the fact is that we've got the whole new talent system.
Yeah, the new talent system is a progression system in and of itself.
I've asked many people, and I'll ask you guys today. You can write in the comments section if you feel the same way. I'm happy with my new talent tree. I am. I think that it's interesting.
I love the new Blood DK talent tree. That's the only one I've done, and I love it. My Drakthir Death Knight has not had his talent tree built out yet.
As long as aspect power works out, the expansion
I'm very positive about
will be great. Yes, I agree.
The addition of a bunch of systems that are being shipped with obvious flaws to be fixed later for content. I also think that focusing on making the foundation of the game a lot better is really what Blizzard should have been doing probably 5 years ago, 10 years ago, because the game kind of has just evolved in like such a dramatic way over that time. I mean, of course it has. That it's time that they need to kind of come back, pull back, and look at how the foundation
back to basics expansion. That's what Dragonflight is.
Players are experiencing the game, and I think this is what the talent.
What time does Dragonflight drop?
And I would argue
and for me,
that the talent trees that they're
it is 8 hours away.
Already added in
8 hours.
Are more transformative to the game than nearly anything else they've ever done. Usually, it's like with Mythic Plus. If you do PvP, you don't give a fuck about it.
True.
If you, I mean, to be fair, everybody
I don't do PvP.
Covenants and Shadowlands, unfortunately. But overall, I mean, I would say, like, you know, if you're not max level, you're not thinking about Covenants. The thing with the talent trees is that they affect literally every single person.
Tomorrow I'm streaming Dragonflight all day, but today is like, you know, it's just launch day, really. Not much time to play.
If you are max level, you get to change and do these talent trees differently. If you're a PvPer, you have the same talent trees.
He's happy because Big Dick Sam is going to carry him. That's right. I do tank for Asmongold. I do.
In general, the talent trees are the most transformative
Big Dick Sam.
change Blizzard has made in the game in a very, very long time. And I think that it goes to show some degree of positivity whenever people are generally positive about them. I think that I enjoy my talent tree. A lot of my viewers have enjoyed theirs.
The talent trees are good. I haven't heard much bad about them. And they've been quick to fix any issues.
I do think that it's a positive thing. Next thing is that, you know, I'm not, like, as I said, this is not purely copium, okay? Like, yes, I do
We're all in that copium today.
Every single commercial for the game just shows people flying around.
Asmon DPs for you instead of tank for...
Oh, I don't know how fun that's going to be. I mean, you're just going around, you know? I mean, how's this going to be any more
Am I streaming later at launch? Probably not.
I have no idea.
Probably not.
But at the end of the day,
I got to be with the kids at 6 p.m.
But it's certainly.
But I will stream. You guys will see my live reaction. I will be live tomorrow, and that'll be my entrance into Dragonflight.
I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be nice. It's just not really something insane. I think really what
you
Dragonflight
sent me a PM in
needs to
Discord.
do,
Okay.
and I've said this for a while, is that Blizzard needs to scale back and think about making the game better. And in order to make WoW good again, you could say, great again even.
Make WoW great again, oh god.
I think it will take 2 or 3 expansions. And the truth
I think
is
so
that
too.
I think
it's not all fixable in one expansion. That's true. It isn't, but I think Dragonflight is the first big step in that direction.
Took some positive steps towards that. And I know this might not be a popular thing to say, but I think that obtaining your best in slot gear in Shadowlands is actually possible. Deterministic itemization in Season 4 actually happened. These are 2 really big positives, and technically you were able to get your best in slot.
I clicked your link; it's just loading.
Or whatever it was at the end of BFA, but Shadowlands is what really made this happen. Shadowlands also removed a lot of the endless grinds like artifact power and Azurite
Look,
power.
Shadowlands, end of Shadowlands wasn't horrible. The patches at the end of 9.2 and that was not bad. 9.1 and 9.1.5 were fucking horrible. They were absolute disasters, and that's what killed the expansion really. 9.2 and 9.2.5 were good. And that told me that, oh, Blizzard's getting their shit together. Blizzard's getting their shit together. What time do I start tomorrow? 7 a.m. Eastern Time. 7 a.m. Eastern Time, we will get started tomorrow. Bright and early. I'll make sure I'm logged in, no queue, no nothing, and we'll get started with Dragonflight.
So overall,
early in the morning.
Take them a number of expansions.
Gonna go like
kind of get the game
probably 10 hours tomorrow on stream.
And I do think that Shadowlands took some of those steps.
Never got the primal air. I didn't either.
Dragonflight continues to take those steps. Dragonflight continues to remove borrowed power and instead give it back to the player, and then give players more agency in changing their talents. And I also want to mention here that with the new talent trees, there is absolutely no unnecessary collision. There is no unnecessary friction here. You can just simply change your talents whenever you feel like, and that's all there is to it. And I think that's very, very admirable, especially depending on what happened with Covenants and Conduit Energy and Azurite.
Come, servant. We have a realm to destroy.
Valdi, thank you for the follow and welcome to our Scourge.
Weapons even. So yes, I think this is a very...
No need to rush.
Let us lay waste to this realm.
Riz fan, thank you for the follow and welcome to our Scourge.
Is the type of gameplay that the
enjoy the leveling. We get 2 weeks of nothing. Yeah, I mean, essentially what we're going to get until December 13th is we're not going to have much to do besides level and gear out. We're going to level and gear out hardcore until December 13th, and then we're entering the raid day 1. This stream and the viewers who queue up we are going to raid day 1 Vault of the Incarnates. We're going in. And we're going to learn how to do all the boss fights that first day. That's the plan.
What I hope to see more of in Dragonflight...
Okay, what about the sword? What sword? What are you talking about?
I think that making people farm, like different types of systems, etc., where you're, it's like a...
Sam, after Teskar gets added as a playable race, I hope we do Dry Crow.
We have a realm to destroy.
Cyrus Edrig, thank you for the follow. Welcome to our Scourge.
There is no benefit to the player to making somebody repeat a grind for a second character. I think that you could make the argument that like it's enjoyable to do through gear, but other than gear, I think that farming reputations multiple times, farming renown multiple times, farming through end-game systems like things like conduits, covenants, and stuff like this. This is not really fun to do twice. Essences in BFA.
Come,
so I hope that
let us lay waste to this realm.
Creating more content.
Evil Trucker, thank you. Evil Trucker, thank you for the follow. Welcome to our Scourge.
Players.
Look, I'm trying to. It's an honor. Oh no, thank you for the follow. Honestly,
used to play the game, and they used to make alts whenever they ran out of things to do on their main character.
Yeah.
They didn't just quit the game.
As far as alt friendliness goes, I've said it 100 times before, and I'll say it again. Dragonflight is by far the most alt-friendly expansion ever. We haven't even started playing it yet, but just from everything that's been said, all the account-wide stuff going on, this expansion is going to be like you can literally go balls deep in 30 different alts if you want to. And you don't have to regrind shit. It's going to be a very alt-friendly expansion, and I think Blizzard finally got their fucking act together with that because alts are a great way to keep people playing the game. I don't make alts because I'm a fucking degenerate who only wants to play my Death Knight, and I have fucking issues. Maybe it's daddy issues. I don't know what it is. I like my daddy DK. I want to play him all the time. That's it. But if you love alts, this expansion is going to be your favorite expansion ever.
I'm sure a lot of you guys probably remember back in Mists of Pandaria.
Week of December 12th, normal and heroic and mythic vault. Yes, and the Incarnates will open weekly maintenance. Yes.
We had our main
December 19th, Vault of the Incarnates raid Wingfinder. We don't give a shit about Raid Finder because we're doing Vault of the Incarnates normal day 1. Day one, we're going in doing normal.
Be able to sneak it into the main raid and everything.
That is still true. Yes, it is still true.
Items. I did that a lot. So overall, I think it's a big positive to give people the ability.
It is. I just got my Demon Hunter. Yes, leveling right now is faster than ever.
See the game through a different lens, through a different light, and see it through different eyes. And you do that through also making the classes interesting,
that's true.
Unique, and giving them different.
Making alts does help you. It's a refresh on the game.
The truth is that
a lot of times
with class fantasy. One of the biggest things that emphasizes class fantasy, and this is an unfortunate.
What's the gear score needed for raid? You know what? We'll check out what the item level that's going to drop in raid, and then usually you probably want to be within 20 of that, right? To get into the raid, you probably want to be within 20 of what's dropping at a minimum. I would think. So I don't know what the eye level is for Vault of the Incarnates yet. What the item level drop is going to be.
Classic WoW or Wrath of the Lich King. Like, I feel like in Wrath, like, all of the classic trees and, like,
289, okay. And don't forget, Vault of the Incarnates is going to be the first raid with scaling drops, right? So what drops on the first boss is going to scale. I think it's like every 2 or 3 bosses, the item level is going to increase throughout the raid. You know how, like, right now, in the Shadowlands raids, like, the last 2 bosses drop a higher item level? That's not the case anymore. Now they're making it that like the first 2 bosses drop one, then the next 3 bosses drop a higher item level, then the next 3 drop another. It increases over throughout the raid. So yeah, 289 for 389. Yeah, 389 for normal. Okay. Yeah, so we probably want to be, 360, maybe 370. Yeah. Mythic Plus 0 will drop 372. Okay, so you want to be in the 370s, maybe. 360s would be low, 370s would probably be optimal.
Classes were like finished.
For raid.
Like everything was like done, finished, good to go.
He looks just like Delphine. Are you talking about Asmongold?
Like warriors were really not very good at self-healing. Ret Paladins did not have an interrupt. Mages were really not good at taking damage. And I would argue that's
which is excellent since he used to be baiting people and
each class something that they are also very good at. Like warriors are great at cleaving, Ret Paladins are good also at cleaving.
Yeah, thank you, Ryko, for that link. I might talk about that.
Else. So overall, what I'm saying is that giving people the ability to play classes that are dynamic, fun, interesting, and that they have control and agency over, I think is a much bigger W than a lot of people might imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Because thinking about your class and about different talent choices you're going to make, I feel like a game wins whenever you think about it while you're at Taco Bell.
What?
Come, let us lay waste to this realm.
Cerebix, thank you for the follow. Welcome to our Scourge. Yeah, here's a link to like an article with a bunch of things of what to do before, during, and after Dragonflight.
The better the game will be.
It's a Dragonflight Raider's Guide to get ready for raiding.
I know that this is a very common thing, or of course everybody.
Come, servant. We have a realm to destroy.
Aurora, thank you for the follow and welcome to our Scourge. Guys, with the follows today, thank you so much. That's the amount of follows today are insane, and I'm so excited to take you guys with me, our Scourge into Dragonflight. We're gonna do nothing but quest and raid. It's gonna be fucking great.
Always did that. But I think the illusion of choice is still better than no choice. And I
the
do
illusion
think that,
of choice.
There are little nuances that allow you to change things around that fit your playstyle or fit what you're trying to do just a little bit better. Even if it's not Mythic
Sure,
Quest.
Sam, getting big.
World quests, let's say soloing dungeons or soloing bosses.
Dragonflight isn't live right now, is it? I'm at work. No. Still got 8 hours.
Then Theorycraft
still got 8 hours.
Can be really fun.
A little bit less than 8 hours before it goes live.
Would be the speed sets back in Legion with Agrimar's Stride, where you would have like a bunch of
item level in Discord,
and you would be able to run really fast. Like that was a really cool meta.
Come,
nice. Okay, we'll check this out.
We have a realm to destroy.
Ariana, thank you for the follow and welcome to our Scourge.
And of course, I know some people don't like this complexity. I'm sorry, I'm a PoE player. I have been for the past 10 years. I love it. I think it's great. So
PoE?
I really hope they continue this. I hope they focus more on just making
thank you,
more fun
thank
to play,
you, Ariana.
Gear more fun to get, giving people more deterministic means to get that gear, and also just making the game feel better to progress through. And we'll see kind of how that happens throughout the patches. It's hard to really.
How are you, Sam? Haven't seen you in a while. What's up, Fibu? Welcome back to the stream, man. I'm good.
Just make every every patch effectively a new expansion.
Right.
I feel like that's very demoralizing for somebody to get like.
I'm totally with him on that. No patch should introduce a currency that's only going to last for a patch. No patch should introduce a power progression system that's only going to last for a patch. Because all that makes you do is, first of all, it makes it feel like fucking homework. It feels pointless. It feels like a dead end because it's going to be gone. And it also gives you a right to just say, you know, if you come back in the middle of the patch and there's a power progression system that you need to level up, but it's only going to be live for like another month, well, fuck it. You just be like, well, I'll just come back in a month then. I'm not going to fucking do this. There's no point in it. Any progression system, first of all, gear is the greatest power progression system in my opinion. Get gear, get good. That's what I think WoW should always be about. Get gear and get good. That should always be the main way to gear up, to power up in World of Warcraft. Any power progression system beyond that is trash. And then if you make it just a patch long, that's even more trash. That's like the trashiest trash. So that's why 9.1 and fucking Shards of Domination and all that stuff were horrible. They were absolutely horrible, and they were power suckers to the game. And I had friends who came back at that time and then fucking dipped. They dipped. They're like, I don't want to do it. Why am I going to grind this shit out? And it's not even going to be relevant for the entirety of this expansion. It's stupid. So, I mean, thank God we're not going to get anything like that in Dragonflight.
Or as close to it as possible in a patch, and then the next patch that gets replaced with like World Quest gear or like normal mode gear from the next raid.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how some people like it. For me personally, I feel like I like to look at gear as a tool, and that tool will allow me to move forward into the next level.
Yeah,
but
that makes sense.
The next level, everybody just already starts on the same place, basically. It doesn't really feel like you're moving forward at all. It just feels like you're getting reset. So
yeah, there should not. You shouldn't feel resets.
It
should not feel that way.
I am excited for Dragonflight. I think Dragonflight is. I didn't really.
Come, servant. We have a realm to destroy.
Cabbage Man, thank you for the follow and welcome to our Scourge. 007.
Any of the Shadowlands content, and I only raided really at the beginning of BFA, and I didn't even really want to be honest. I just kind of had to because
I love raiding. You guys know that. This is Pug Raid Central. We are going to raid nonstop in this expansion. Nonstop.
If I enjoy it, and if I'm having fun, I might try and play the game a little bit more seriously and kind of
appreciate it, Cabbage.
Theorycraft all this cool new stuff, because at the end of the day, I love WoW. I have for 15 plus years.
Best game ever.
And seeing a new way to play it makes it fun. And not having arbitrary roadblocks put in the middle of
you guys see how he smiled when he said I love WoW?
It's very refreshing.
That's how I feel, man.
I look forward to Dragonflight. I think the raids will probably
hope to get into your raid with the group again. Yeah, sounds good.
I've kind of held off on doing anything until the expansion actually comes out, because I just want to play through the quests. I'm not going to try to speed level or anything. I mean, I'll quickly.
Tomorrow, when I'm leveling up with you guys, we'll be nice and chill. I'm not fucking into like speed leveling, level cap. I want to enjoy the story. I want to enjoy the lands. I want to enjoy the quests, and we're going to get there. And leveling in this expansion has already been timed out. It's not that long. So we're going to get to level cap. That's going to happen. Might as well enjoy the process. Right? Might as well.
Go through everything and just really try to enjoy it and have a good time.
Yeah, it's going to be all fun and games tomorrow. I can't wait.
I'm not expecting to spend 18 hours.
Get yourself a lover that looks at you the way Asmongold looks at WoW.
I just expect to have
there
fun,
you go, Tidewell.
Play a fun game that I've played for a long time, and I hope that even accidentally I'll enjoy it.
Hey, we all love it, man.
That's about it. I think that.
Look, when it comes to love and WoW, I've been playing this game since 2005, right? I've been loving and been part of the World of Warcraft universe since before I met my wife, since before I had my kids, since before I graduated college, since before any major life events happened to me. World of Warcraft has been around longer than all those things I just mentioned. How about that, man? Talk about a fucking pillar in your life. World of Warcraft has been around for me since 2005. I was 15 when I started playing this game. I'm 32 now. I fucking love this game. I want nothing but the best for this game, and I'm happiest when World of Warcraft is good, because I play it either way. When it's good, it's just that much more fun to play. Yeah, same for me. I think a lot of us have that story, right? We're all, even people who are in this chat right now that don't have active subs, you're here for a reason. Damn it, you still fucking have a little bit of attachment to this game. We all love it. It's amazing when you think about it. It really is. There's no other game like this. And I'll tell you, what World of Warcraft did for me as a gamer, it fucking wrecked me. Because I used to be an Xbox guy. I used to love Halo. I still love Halo. You know, that's still like, you know, I got some attachments to that game. But I used to be like a big Xbox guy. PC gaming was like, it was like Age of Mythology and all that stuff. Like all those games I used to play. But World of Warcraft changed me forever. I played WoW for the first time, and I don't think I've ever really played another game ever since. Like, everything is always just, I play this for a little bit,
lay waste to this
and I come back to
realm.
WoW. Sea Blood, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to our Scourge. This is the game I love. This is the game I want to stream. It's the game I want to play forever. And it's so good when it's good. And I think, guys, Dragonflight is about to be really fucking good.
You know, playing other games over the years has really kind of helped me have a much healthier outlook and expectation on WoW and video games. And I just really hope that Dragonflight is fun. But if it's not, there's a bunch of other things I can do too.
OG, RuneScape, and all.
As well.
My first MMO was World of Warcraft. I never played
until
anything else.
Right, which is basically what I did with Shadowlands. I didn't come back until like Season 4. So I just hope that they get it right at the beginning. It seems like they've really been listening to the player base with a lot of other small things, with like the 500 mount achievement, changing that multiple times, etc. And
yeah, they did change it multiple times. I still don't like the 500 mount achievement, but at least they tried.
So
at least they tried.
I mean, look, I hope it's good. I look forward to playing it. If it's not, I'll survive. It'll be okay. I mean, I've been here through.
I won't.
Shadowlands and BFA. What could go wrong?
I'll keep playing.
So yeah,
I'll keep playing.
I'm excited
but damn
for
it, it'll be
Dragonflight.
painful.
New WoW expansion. I love WoW. Hopefully it's fun. That's all there is to it.
That's it.
But yeah, I think they're making steps in the right direction. Obviously, there's a lot more to take, but I'm glad that there's at least a start. So.
For sure.
That's all I've got. Thanks a lot
Good
for
shit.
watching. Let me know what you guys think about Dragonflight.
Thanks, Asmon. I'll be tanking for him soon.
Like
I'm sure he's going to want me to carry him again.
But anyway,
that's what I
see
do.
You guys later.
That's what I do. We got him the slime cat mount. I was there. I got him. I was his main tank. Yeah, I'm that cool, man. I'm that cool. I've made it in life. Where the fuck is my music? Where is my music at? It's quiet here. It's really quiet. All right. There we go. Dragonflight music in full launch. Yeah. So this video was great. I like Asmongold, guys. I mean, honestly, you guys know that. You guys know that. I know he's an edgelord kind of character. I'm the edgelord, but he's edgy, and I understand that. I get why some people don't like him, but I like him. And at the end of the day, he's one of the most popular people that play a game that we all love. So it's interesting to hear his opinion on it. And my opinion honestly matches him. I think Dragonflight's going to be a great expansion. I think this Blizzard in general are heading in the right direction.
Let us lay waste to this realm.
Irvin, thank you for the follow and welcome to our Scourge. Raiko, I saw what you said about controllers. Controller integration is very interesting with this game. I think Microsoft bought them. You know, they keep saying it's not going to be ported over to Xbox, but I do see this controller integration. I don't know. You never know if they pull that fucking string and bring it on a console. Some people are saying, fuck it, we don't want console players playing this game with us. Me personally, I just want the game to be great. And I think if console players are paying a sub or it's part of Game Pass or whatever, that means the game is making more money. If the game is making more money, to me, they have more money to put into the game. And if they wanted to bring in console players or controller players, I say it's okay, fine. Make a server just for consoles. Make a server for consoles. If you don't want them integrated with PC players, that's fine too. But another side note, by the way, Razer makes a keyboard mouse for the Xbox. So if you're worried about playing on a controller on console, the console is a fucking PC. It's got a 2080 Ti in it. If you're talking about a Xbox One X, you could easily just keyboard and mouse on that thing and play with the PC players. It's all the same shit. The only thing that console players are affected by is add-ons. Add-ons are not available like they are on PC, so that's the real difference there. I healed dungeons and leveled with a console port easy. Yeah, I think dungeons and leveling could be easily done on a controller. I think where the issues come in maybe is PvP and high-end rating. That's where it kind of gets you. Consoles are most of the time cheaper than PCs. Exactly. I mean, a barrier to entry for World of Warcraft for a lot of people is the PC. It's putting up the money to get a PC, right? It's not cheap. If you want to build... I don't even want to tell you guys how much I spent on this thing. I built this one myself, and yeah, it's fucking expensive. Way more than my Xbox Series X that I have. So if the barrier to entry is eliminated for people when it comes to the price of a PC, and you're talking about bringing Xbox players into World of Warcraft, I say hell yeah, do it, man. Do it. Props to the people who can raid PvP or high-end Mythic Plus successfully with a controller. Yeah, for sure. That's a crazy one. If you're doing that out there, you're a wild man. I'm automatically declining console players to my group. I don't think they'd mark them, because I think there'd be like what you're saying. Us PC elitists would be like, we'd be talking shit to the console players. I doubt they'd be marked as a console player unless it's a console-only server. Because it would be hard. You see, I'm not going to lie, if I'm making a Mythic plus 22 group and I see someone come in with a controller, I'm not going to invite them. I'm going to assume that they're just not as good as a PC player or a keyboard mouse player. But again, I don't think they'd mark them. I don't think they would. It would just create animosity.
Come, let us lay waste to this realm.
Naughty Kai, thank you for the follow. Welcome to our Scourge. You can't upgrade a console like you can a PC. With what you get. Yeah, no, it's true.
Come, let us lay waste to this
Titan
realm.
Cross, thank you for the follow. Welcome to our Scourge. I mean, consoles are always going to be a little bit behind, right? They're always going to be a little bit behind, and that's just like the development cycle. When the consoles came out, mind you, when Xbox Series X came out, or PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X has a 2080 Ti in it. When that came out, I was rocking a 3080 in my PC. I had gotten a 3080. So there was already a generational gap in GPUs. There's no argument that a PC is always going to outperform and be more adaptable than a console is. But what's great about a console is it's not as expensive as a PC, and it lowers the barrier to entry for somebody who wants to play World of Warcraft but can't afford a PC. That's what's great about it. Then you have the other side of the coin too. You get goated as a console player. You never know, and that's the problem. Yeah, true. Again, you can play WoW on a potato PC. You can. But even a potato PC, I mean, well, what's the Xbox Series X right now? $500? Is it $500? I forgot. I bought mine a long time ago when they first came out. Is it $500? Yeah. $500 for a PC. If you pay $500 for a PC and get a 2080 Ti, props to you. I don't think you can. For a 20, they sell those consoles at a loss. Those consoles are sold at a loss because they assume they're going to make it up in games, right? They're going to make it up in selling you games. But a 2080 Ti PC, I doubt you're going to get one for $500. Yeah, it's a tough one. Maybe a used one. Maybe you get lucky and get a 2080 Ti and a PC used for $500. Maybe. Or a refurbished one, exactly. But yeah, but brand new, out the box, probably not. You will get more bang for your buck buying a console at the same price that the console is a lower price with items made / sold in bulk at lower creation price. Yeah, exactly. That's what it comes down to.